Hey, 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 busted babies. I just did two, I won't say cold case, but other realm readings for people on the other realm. And I'm going to switch the energy really quick for myself, step into the land of the living, do something a little fun, a little lighthearted. I'm going to read Lotto. One of my most loyal clients and busted babies asked me to do this. And so I'm doing it because when my loyal clients and my loyal busted babies um, ask for things, they get special and preferential treatment. This young lady happens to be a bard. And no, this isn't a Nicki Minaj reading. This is actually a Lotto reading. I have purposely not read Lotto on my channel because I've read her personally, and my opinion of her based on the reading that I did before. I didn't have an opinion on her personally, but based on the reading that I did of her privately, she's really corny and boring to me. And she is still very much a fan of Nicki Minaj. As a matter of fact, my first time reading her was when Nicki Minaj's album came out, and everybody was saying that Nicki Minaj referenced Lotto in one of her songs. I think it was Falling for You. And I wanted to know how Lotto felt about being referenced by Nicki Minaj. And I remember getting the Queen of Swords, and I remember thinking she is honored. Whether it was being shot out via the love, or rather it was being memorialized in the infamy of their beef. She was the subject of Nicki Minaj's pen. And for that, she's forever honored. It was more of an honor than that tweet that she allegedly framed, that y'all said she framed. Just being memorialized, even in a beef in Nicki Minaj's album that she absolutely loved and that she stand in her soul secretly, privately, probably with 21 Savage, allegedly. She was honored, you guys. That's just allegedly what I got in that reading I did, and I just thought that was so funny because that's not the public display of affection that she shows, but I saw that that was her real love language with that situation. And so I was just like, I'm not going to read her, because then people who aren't barbs are going to think that I'm being biased and unfair if I say that. But no, that's really what I saw. And so, yeah, I like to stay away from certain topics if it's going to lead back to somebody thinking it has something to do with Nicki Minaj. And really, if I talk about any of the female rap girls, somebody will think it's because of that. So anyways, Most High Mother and Father God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for this platform, YouTube, allowing me to share my gift with my busted babies. Thank you for my busted babies and those that are currently clicking the subscribe button and joining my family of busted babies. Don't ask why I called you guys that. It's a term of endearment that came from my soul. Just take it, love it, ride with it. Thank you for Lotto. Thank you for her ancestors for allowing me to read her. Most High Mother and Father God, please allow me to read into the energy of Lotto. How does she feel about her currently released project? How's she feeling about her presence in the industry? Is she proud of herself? Spirit, let me speak to the soul, the spirit of Lotto. Lotto, sugar, honey, iced tea, talk to me about your presence in the industry. Lotto, talk to me about what's going on with you, your presence in the industry. Are you dating 21 Savage? Let's just talk. You've never been publicly read, and my subscribers would like to know who you are and what's going on in your energy currently. How do you feel about your album, your place in the industry? Let's just talk about it all. Well, she's not very much pleased with something at the moment. This could be an interview. I heard that there is someone coming out and accusing her of stealing their name, Big Mama. I can't say that that's been stolen. I call myself Big Mama all the time. I don't think anyone stole it. I just think that currently Lotto doesn't like that. She doesn't like the interview that she did with Sexy Red, because she brought up Nicki Minaj and people were talking about Laddo's alleged reaction and how they feel she felt and her body language and all of that. She isn't the most thrilled with the way her music was received. She's just not at all. She's not the most happy with not being a main girl. She's not happy with being a page. I'll sum it up in that. Laddo isn't happy being a page of cups. At least she'd like to be a knight of cups, which is well on her way to be the queen or the king. At best, she'd like to be the queen, but not the page. She doesn't like that she's a page of cups, which is why it's in reverse, because she doesn't like it. Challenging her, though, is that the man she is with allegedly is married. And she knows that it'd probably do her better in her career if she could be in a public relationship with the person that she's in a relationship with, because this person could do the whole couple relationship, the power couple hip hop artist thing. And he could probably do more for her career if they were out publicly, because they can use the publicity for their career, and in this instance her career, because he doesn't really need relationship publicity, although it would help now, him and Laddo coming out allegedly, if this is 2121. But this is the culmination of all the kings, including a fire sign. The emperor is ruled by Mars, and so is Sagittarius. So have with that what you like. That is the challenge in Laddo's mind. She would love to be in a public relationship with the man that she's in a relationship with, but for some reason it is in the challenging position. In the past, Laddo just recently came out with a project. In the past, Laddo has dropped hints about who she's in a relationship with. This is a fire sign card. Near future, Laddo will feel a little bit embarrassed or low confidence about something. Laddo's position in the industry is a blow to her ego and confidence. And a lot of it has to do with her lack of confidence in the first place, because this isn't the Six of Wands in reverse, meaning a blow to her ego because she performed unwell for this project. This is bigger than that. This is Nunu. This is Nunu and ATL, and always being on guard because she is displaying an image. And at any given moment, at any given thing you do or someone else does, it can challenge the image that you portray. And that's why it's the strength in reverse. It's the lack of confidence, of fear of being exposed all the time because you are living something that you're not. Her public persona is not who she genuinely is. The relationship that she's in, she's on edge about that because for some reason it's a challenge for them to be public. And I see that she's made attempts to make it public and to use it to her advantage in the past, but only limited. She can only do so a little bit for a reason that I'll clarify when I get to the Emperor. But even it's like she's walking on pins and needles because everything that she is could be exposed at some point, and in the near future it might be. She could be exposed for something. Laddo feels like she's a great rapper, but she's not taken seriously as a rapper. She feels like it has a lot to do with her beef with Nicki Minaj while she can't go farther. She got herself into this bed, she feels like. Laddo also doesn't like being publicly challenged or negative conversations tainting her rollout. Because a lot of things she feels like she can't do to compete or defend herself with. So a lot of things she just has to be quiet and not fight back about because of various reasons. She can't necessarily compete in the industry for various reasons. Give me 1 second. And I'll clarify why exactly that is. But here's another fire sign card. And she's been in situations with 2 fire signs, both Sagittarius, a man and a woman. So both of those have a lot to do with why she can't compete like the other girls can in her career. Current actions is Laddo, the Capricorn. This is her doing the best that she can to get her bag. Even if she can't be considered as a queen of rap or even a knight of rap, she can at least be a knight of pentacles. That means get in where I fit in to get as much coin as I can for as long as I can. Because who knows if this knight will ever be a king. He moves so slow. And he's so loyal to his cause. So Laddo seems like she's so dedicated to her relationship that she won't be able to turn into another type of knight, one that's more fast moving and assured. What I'm saying is, as long as Laddo is in a relationship with this emperor in her challenging position, there's a lot that she can't do to move her career along. If she were with another emperor or another man, it might help, but she's dedicated to her relationship. She's dedicated to just getting in where she fits in because she's loyal to her relationship, which seems to be a lot of a hindrance for her in her career. As well as her beef with Nicki Minaj, she knows that that also put her in a bind, so she's content right now for doing the best that she can. And this is commendable. That's no shade. That is what you're supposed to do. External to her, though, she regrets some things. And it's because some things aren't going in her favor, music-wise. The interviews, the girls speaking out against her, she doesn't seem to want to go into a public beef. For one, she feels like she shouldn't have to because of her place in her career. But two, you know, she don't want to be called out. It's just weird. But these are a few spilled cups that Laddo is focusing on instead of the main issue, and that seems to be her relationship, which is the 2 cups behind her. Hopes and fears is that it all comes down. She hopes it all don't all come down. That's my lazy version of Selena Johnson's version. She hopes her house of cards doesn't all come down. And there are a few ways that this Tower moment can happen. But she'll make off like a thief in the night, or she will expose something herself. She could possibly speak out about this girl or something. I don't know. I'll clarify that. I'll start with that. Laddo does this thing where she knows very well how to avoid a conversation that she might need or be wanted. People might be desiring for her to have. She knows how to move past it without really addressing things that she doesn't want to address, so that she doesn't seem to be a liar. But she is a little white liar. And that's by omitting truths. It's not telling a lie directly, and sometimes it is by denying a truth. She's a little white liar. But she's good at also avoiding conversations so that she doesn't have to get herself into worse conversations. She's good at that. What is the 7 of Swords in reverse for her outcome? King of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 21 Savage. If anything comes out about her in 21 Savage, it could have possibly come from her, or she is pleased that the conversation is being had. She loves when the conversation is had about him because she would love to force him out of hiding, but she knows why. She knows that it seems like he has a legal situation. I saw the Eight of Swords and on the bottom. I don't know if that's jail or something frauding the U.S. possibly. And so there is it seems, alleged legal reason for her and whomever she's with to not publicly speak about their relationship. But when it gets talked about, either by herself or by other sources, she's glee. In my Kodak voice. What is this Nine of Cups? She likes when she's exposed. Sometimes she leaks things herself and then denies it. Denies, or just doesn't speak on it, or just pretends or gaslights people as if she didn't have anything to do with it. And I saw this when I read her before, and I also saw that if this is allegedly 21, he knows that she does little things to push the envelope between them, and he doesn't like it. He gets upset. Laddo, if you're not careful trying to force this man's hand because you give off that immature little girl vibe that you would do this, it could backfire on you with that man. Why is the King of Wands in reverse? You know his situation. And you know why y'all can't publicly speak about it. But you still use sources in the industry to get it out. This is a Taurus card, but this benefits Laddo when it's out. You know his situation with the authorities, and that's why he gets upset when stories come out about him and Laddo, and she is physically or visibly gleeful. And it's like they both agreed why they can't talk about their relationship, and it seems like he gives her privately every reason to just be content and happy with their relationship, because he knows, or they should know, that it has to do with legal reasons. So he doesn't seem to understand why she still does things like that, because he seems to be good to her despite not being able to claim her. The Strength in reverse in your near future. This could be music related. The Six of Cups. The Fool in reverse. Laddo, there's that immature energy that I was talking about. Something that you're going to do. You put yourself in this situation. It has something to do with music. I don't know if this is a beef. I don't know if this has to do with 21 Savage and you trying to leak information. It's like starting something and then throwing rocks and hiding your hands. There's something going on with that. Justice in reverse. Throwing rocks and hiding your hands is what I see here. Like you didn't have anything involved to do with something. I don't know if that Temperance in reverse is Nicki Minaj or 2121. Laddo, it's something that you are going to say or do, and you are going to pretend like you didn't. Whether we know it or not, it will backfire on you. And you'll be exposed, whether the public finds out or whether it's something in your private life. But you're going to regret it. And not saying like it's horrible, like I'm threatening you. I'm just saying whatever it is, because it seems to be something to do with you doing something messy and then pretending like you didn't, or pretend, you know, just like, no, I don't know, because it seems to have been a strategy that worked for you in the past, but it won't work for you in the future. Whether we see it or not, you will feel like a fraud of some sort, because this is your near future and this is your outcome. This gives me impersonator energy. What is this Tower though? That in your hopes and fears. Your relationship, who you're with, Now that could be Jason Lee, allegedly. That gives me Jason Lee energy, or someone who knows your tea and could expose your tea. And I know he's done it before. I also, methinks that you've used him before to bring light to your tattoos. Methinks this is Jason Lee, who has tea. And if he were to spill it, it could get 2121 into a legal situation. Deportation, or him having that citizenship issue. Maybe he won't have the resources to pay for additional legal situations, additional legal team or something like that. I don't know. I'll say, because I'm over this, the outcome, Lotto, be careful, because you allegedly could do more damage to your relationship or your career. Either your relationship or your career. So if it's career-wise, if you're thinking about throwing rocks and hiding your hands, or, you know, saying slick things but not standing on business and acting really obtuse, and, you know, just being able to ride past it instead of responding to it, that could backfire on you, because it gives nunu. And if it's your relationship, it's because you keep doing childish and immature things, and you're playing with someone's freedom. I'm supposed to look into the Emperor in your challenging position, because I would like to know if that's why your relationship with a man is in your challenging position. And he's the Emperor. That's usually a married man, or a man that's committed. Spirit, can you clarify for me the Emperor in the challenging position for Lotto? And then I'll go. Methinks that this man is 2121. Here's another fire sign. And that's the man that she's with. He's also a rapper, and the man that gives her a lot of love in their relationship. And he does that because there's a lot of reasons why it's difficult for them to be in a public relationship here. But she's going to do something. And it's something that she's done before, which is why the Strength in Reverse is here again. And it's a major arcana. It's an issue that they've had before. And methinks it has to do with her entertaining conversations about him, about them. Because she likes for them to be talked about and exposed. And she does that because she likes for people to know that she's his woman. I'm clarifying the Emperor, even though we all know that he's publicly married. She does immature things. It's like, I give you the world. I give you everything. We are in a very solid relationship. It's just legal reasons why we can't be public about it. Legal reasons why I'm married to this woman. And you know that it's just legal. So you don't have any reason to be insecure. But because you're childish and immature, you're insecure anyways, and you need people to know. And that need for people to know is going to push this man away. He will break up with you, Lotto, allegedly, before. I don't know if y'all saw that because my phone's dying. He'll break up with you, Lotto, before he allows you to get him a negative judgment that requires him to have to either rehire more legal team because he has more court proceedings to go through now to fight this case. He will leave you first. He likes you. He loves you. Lotto, be more secure. Be the 9 of Pentacles and just be secure in your position, because he'll leave you before he lets you cause him to get a bad judgment on him. Love you guys. Bye.